When Tess Little told me the theme for today, and I read in the Dayton Daily News Sunday that beautiful article on Reach, that the theme was going to be centered on greatness and the spirit of greatness, I became even more delighted to be here. And let me tell you why. Because even as a young girl, even as a teenager and a young adult, I have always had a curiosity for this thing called greatness. And I have always set my sight, set my eyes and my energy and my mind on individuals who wanted to achieve greatness, those individuals who set out to achieve greatness. Because I always knew as a teenager and a young adult that when you achieve greatness, you automatically achieve success. But see, there's a whole lot of people who have achieved success, but they have never seen the face of greatness. See, people who achieve greatness know this about greatness. It is not about yourself. Greatness is about something that is larger than you. Sometimes it feels like it's larger than life itself. And those are the kinds of folks that have always paid attention to. And as I was preparing my presentation, I asked myself, what is it that I could come and share with you all this morning that would help us to continue to keep our sights on this thing called greatness, riding on the wings of a passion for excellence? And this is what fell upon my spirit. As I travel across the country working in corporations, organizations, universities, colleges, and high schools, I have found that whether you are 15, 25, 45, 55, 65, or 75 years young, that there's a question pressing on the minds of everyone. The question is a good question. It's a legitimate question. It's the type of question that will make you do a little soul searching, and that's always a good thing to do. It's the type of question that will make you challenge your courage. It is the type of question that acts as a catalyst that ignites your innate spirit to have a desire to rise to excellence. And it's a question that even empowers some of us, like a Tess Little, Michael Carter, Dr. Stephen Johnson, and a Bing Davis, to have the audacity to lead with greatness in mind. The question is this: why am I here? Why am I here? When you ask that question, some of us go even further and we peel back the layer of it to get to the root of the question. And when you get to the root of the question, then you start to ask the question like this: what purpose was I born to achieve? What greatness have I been chosen to achieve? That is the question. And then when I ponder further on it, I think about some of my heroes and sheroes of today who has set the blueprint for us in terms of answering the question, why am I here? Now, the first one that I'm going to share with you, all of you should know who he is. If you don't, you will by the time I finish, because he was plastered all over the internet for the month of January with a caption that read, celebrating his 5th anniversary. His name is Captain Chelsea Sully Sullenberger. In case you don't know who he is, he piloted one of the most remarkable emergency landings in aviation history, saving the lives of 155 passengers aboard that plane. In case you don't know what happened, let me give you the backdrop. See, Captain Sullenberger started out from LaGuardia Airport early one morning, and 1 minute into his flight, he had a bird strike that took out both of his engines. And in that moment, he realized that he had a critical situation on his hand. So he phoned in to the air traffic controllers and told them what was going on. And so the air traffic controller said to Captain Sullivan, he said, can you take the plane north and land north? He said, I can't go north because I don't have enough engine power. So the air traffic controller said, can you go south? And he said, I can't go south. There's not enough power to go south. And then the air traffic controller asked them this question: what are you going to do? And with all the confidence that you saw in David this morning, Captain Sullenberger said, I'm going to land on the Hudson. I'm going to land on the Hudson River. And then the traffic controller said, can you do that? And within a snap, Captain Sullenberger didn't say, I think I can do it. I hope I can do it. I wish that I can do it. I pray that I can do it. He says, I can land this 747 on the Hudson. Now, one of the reasons why he said that he could do that, because I read it in his book and I'll tell you a little bit about that, is he said, because my confidence was stronger than my fears. Give him a round of applause. Yeah. Your confidence got to be stronger than your fears.